Hey everyone, welcome to week 7 of the 80 Essential Steps of Financial Success. And this week we're going to work on completing the service. So now that we have our guests' attention and they're interested in how we've styled their hair, they're loving their look, they're ready to move from our chair to the desk. But between our chair and the desk, we're going to make one pit stop at the retail shelf this week. So after every client, I want to see everyone stopping and picking up the products that you use to achieve the style on your client. What you'll do is I would grab at least 3. So even if it's a shampoo, conditioner, and one styling product or one finishing product, grab them and actually show your client, walk them over to the retail area and show them exactly where the products are that you used on them for that visit. I like to show them on the shelf as well, because if they should ever stop in when you're not in, to be able to find that product and where it's located in the salon and on that shelf. Also, too, our front desk is always willing to help. Too, if a stylist has a minute, always helps a client that's coming in that's looking for products as well. So as we're grabbing the products and we're showing them where they're located, I then move them to the front desk. So then I take the products out from the shelf and I put them onto the desk. So that way when they're looking at just these 3 products, these are the 3 products that were used on them during their visit. So now they're going to they're more inclined to choose 1 out of 3 as opposed to looking at all the products together on one big shelf, because we do have a lot of products and it can be overwhelming to someone to sit there and stare at something like that. So if we pull aside their custom blend of products that we used on them for their visit and take them over to the desk, and then again ask them if they have any questions. A lot of times I'll put them in order of how I use them. If they do decide to purchase the products, or if they're purchasing a whole lot of products, I will take a Sharpie marker and I will write on there the order that I use them on. So even on the bottom or the front for them, I'll ask them where they would like me to write. I'll write 1, 2, 3 on it. So then they know that this was put into the hair first, second, third, and then whatever was last. And a lot of times too, I reiterate that our products are highly concentrated. So they're not going to need a lot of it. So meaning our shampoo bottles will last them 3 months as opposed to something that they might blow through in a month with something that's water-based. I again reiterate how much of the product that I'm using, because I don't want them to waste their money. I know that our products are expensive, but they're expensive for a reason, because I'm not selling water to somebody. So a lot of times too, don't feel standoffish to educate a client on a product knowing that it's going to be $22. Don't ever spend your client's money for them or think that they can't afford it. Because a lot of times too, you'd be surprised. I've had many clients that I didn't think that they would ever buy anything from me, and they're stopping in to fill up and they can't live without it. So even though our products are a higher price point than most, there's a reason for it. They're realizing too, once they get it home and they start using it at home, they're realizing that it's lasting a lot longer. They don't have to use as much product into their hair. And two, we have so many beneficial things with our products that they can use, for instance, a beautifying serum, on their skin as well. So it's just a matter of taking it up there and again, customizing that selling point for them, and that they're looking at the products that were used just on them as opposed to using the whole retail shelf to try and make them figure out what the heck you used on their hair today. Also, too, Jen is very knowledgeable on what our products are as well. So that's helpful, because a lot of times too, hearing it from somebody else to kind of help close that deal or the sale as well, kind of helps reiterate and kind of back what we're saying. And again, with everyone being on the same page, we all have the same lingo. We're all educating the client from start to finish. So again, they've walked in the door and they've been greeted by the person standing at the desk. Now we've taken them back to the desk, and now that that first face that they saw can help educate them on what they're going to be taking home as well. So that really kind of brings unity again into the salon and show that we're team based. And I think that even customizing the products, we're going a step above what most stylists do, taking the time to make sure that they know when they get home. Also, too, I like to, even if you have to write it down for them as well, and that way they have a little take-home note from you. Sometimes, it's like being able to take you home as well. So this week we're going to work on completing the service, meaning we're going to make that pit stop at the retail shelf, pull what we've used on them, and take it to the front desk in hopes that they might take one of the products home with them this week. Thank you, everyone.